Hello everybody, welcome to JC Let's Play. My name is Jonathan Cook, and this is episode 21 of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. We're once again joined by Mia Aliapo. We'll get away from her. And in the last episode, we had gone out, we'd killed a few things, and we ended up dying when jumping down into a city. So we're just going to kind of get started here. We've got a few quests we've got to finish up. I'm going to ignore the Do Angry Pirate's Dream quest objective that we have there, mainly because I have two quests that I have to turn into the NPC, and I haven't finished one yet. So we're going to start off by running back to talk to Azumin and Candlekeep Quay. Candlekeep Quay, yeah, turn that in, and then we'll come back and wrap up the other two quests that we have, and see where we're at for time. I believe that right at the end of the last episode, I equipped my new book, which is very nice looking. I like it. Oh, and it looks like the Mandragora Prince is back up again. We're not going to take part in that fate. We're just going to finish our quests here. Tavnarian Mites. We have collected eggs from cargo carried on ships hailing from Rads at Han before, but always in Limsa Lominsa. There are no records of ships traveling to or from the tiny island nation making stops here in Candlekeep Quay, nor would there ever need to. Unless the mites did not come from a ship that laid anchor here, but from a different vessel, one with more heinous motives. I believe this will require further investigation. I thank you again for your assistance. Perhaps I may require your services again in the near future. And we will take our elegant bronze pieces, because I have no need of ethers at this point. And we level up, hitting level 14. So I will again put my attribute bonus in my intelligence. Oh, and I should update my gear set while I'm thinking of it. And now we'll run up here and do our Say It with Flowers quest, as we need to get some empty hearts. Or no, we need to go to Empty Heart to get some Lanosian lily bells. That's the flower we need. And yes, we do have Carbuncle following us as well. And Lanosian lily bell. We'll pick that. Just growing out of the side of the cliff face there. Ooh! A pair of creatures have been drawn to the fragrant scent. We're going to help Carbuncle out with this one and ignore the other one. Looks like... Oh, my Aether Flow has turned off. Why did that happen? I seem to be extremely out of it. Carbuncle, you're ignoring the other enemy. And there we have it. So we only needed to pick the one of those. And I'm going to run around the outside. No, don't fall and take damage and die like you did last time. We'll take damage, but without dying. Heal to me, Carbuncle. We're going to make a break back for Moraby Drydocks. Turn in our two quests. Under 5 minutes getting those 3 things done. Look at me being proficient and timely. There's Grimthoda. We need to speak to her for the Say It with Flowers and the Do Angry Pirate's Dream quest. A gift for me from the Candlekeep at Ocean's Torch, but I don't recall ever meeting anyone. And she gets cut off as we hand her the flowers. Ah, a Lanosian Lilybell. Yes, it's coming back to me now. Rostenze, I believe his name was. I remember specifically commenting on how I despised my patrols through the God's Grip, for the area is full of Lanosian Lilybells, and the terrible weeds always send me into sneezing fits. While I am flattered, I'm afraid I cannot return the gesture. As head watcher from Moraby Drydocks, it is my responsibility to see that the peace is kept until Victory's christening. I simply haven't the time to pay would-be suitors any mind, no matter how desperate they may be. Ooh, though perhaps once the ship is complete, I could consider a climb up the peninsula. Perhaps. And we'll get our hard leather boots from that, which we can't equip until level 15. So, very duty-driven individual there, I see. Ah, yes, I had a feeling you would be the one at Bjorn's scent. Since you first arrived at the Moraby Drydocks, I have had my men watch you. Well, that's not creepy. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It's simply protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That, and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite shocking. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well, then. I assume Otbjorn informed you of what your task would entail. The pirates we believe to be conspiring... the pirates we believe are conspiring to raid the Drydocks were last seen breaking camp near the ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. I would have you approach the men, posing as a lost adventurer, and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Sanango, stationed near the rear gates, can provide you with an exact location of the camp. Well, seems easy enough. We'll talk with Sanango here. Mia! Ha! I knew it! No more sardines for Sanango. Tonight I shall dine on the finest salmon in the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Otbjorn would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Well, that's nice. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. You follow the road past the gates to the southeast. You will eventually come to the barren cape with a single large stone, half buried in the cliff overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Nemea, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. So, we need to go... Ah, yes, right over here. Excuse me while I'm still dealing with this sinusy head cold thing. And just down here. Ah, yes, Loyal Scrag, and Disreputable Pirate. And this would be the Stone of Nemea here. That's the symbol of Nemea the Spinner. And we have a cutscene. Let's see what we get. I've given you to the count of 9 to step back on that path and carry your adventure and ours back to whatever rock you crawled out from under. You see, I was added up to here with your type, roaming the ills like there was yours to roam. It's getting to be that a man can't enjoy a mug of rum without some shite breath outlander running up to asking which is the wise the local leave meet. 7 L's if I know, I'm a bloody pirate, godsdammit. Thaw's balls. Once we have my boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pisshole of an island so far behind me, ain't no one will remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags, we's knives to sharpen. So he just wants his son? Was that what I understood? He sure didn't like me much. Return to the Drydocks and report. I can do that. And apparently he doesn't like being on this island either. Which, if you bring up the world map, if I can remember how to do just that. There we go, region world map. You see Limsa here, and Lonosia, and eastern Lonosia, and outer, but you'll notice that there's not really much else around here. If I go to outer Lonosia, I don't have the map, but it doesn't go out to anywhere. If I go to the world map, Lonosia is an island nation. Lominsa separated from Ishgard, the nation to the north with Korthus. Ishgard is locked into a war with dragons. Gridania here. Alamigo, which was a nation destroyed by the Empire. Mordona, just kind of a central area between, and then Ulda, the mercantile nation. Gridania being part of the Black Shroud, and the forest nation there. Ishgard is where dragoons and chocobos actually come from. Dragoons in Final Fantasy XIV do not have any sort of wyvern or dragon pet because dragoons in this game or in the lore, are trained to destroy and kill dragons, not tame and work with them. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. But what is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be their target never was the Victory? Something is not right. I won't sit by idly waiting for these pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Mia. It appears we were wise to put our trust in you. And, of course, we'll take the hard leather light pouch here and equip the new belt. And talk to the captain again. Grimthoda, a captain of the watch at the Moraby Drydocks, wishes your aid in dealing with potential intruders. Ooh, and we will get a new robe, again, a cowl that will take up our headpiece slot. I am concerned, Mia. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the Drydocks, so I must assume they mean to target the Victory herself. That ship is the symbol of everything Limsa strives to become, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion, and you, Mia, are just the woman to do it. Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the Drydocks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guard submitted reports of suspicious activity in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Erstwist at the front gate or Sinango at the rear. Any suspect saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all findings directly to me. Well, Sinango is closer, so let's go talk to her. And there she is. Hail, adventurer. Glad to have another hand aboard to help shore up security. The gods know our reports would sit in Grimthoda's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of those mangy pirates lurking around the cliff near Empty Heart. I'd take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. Well, let's go take a closer look then. We just need to go up to Empty Heart and find the suspicious pirate, as our quest entails. And up we go, hopefully avoiding the wild jackal. Oh, we've got two more right here. Let's see if we can get around it. And the shifty-eyed sailor. Bah, spotted me, did ye? Well, you're too late. What's to happen is already happening. What? What do you mean? We need to get down there? Looks like something's happening down there. Oh, I can't jump from here. That's too bad. Would have been kind of fun. Can't jump from there either. Oh, and we got an enemy on us. No, stay with me, Carbuncle. We won't fall to our deaths, I promise. It's going to be ever looming in the back of my mind now. But we made it back into Moraby. Yes, we're still technically... There we go, that's the last of them fading away. Victory in peril. Oh, and we see the area surrounding Grimthoda, meaning that we'll be going into some sort of instanced area. Duty calls. Commence battle for victory in peril. If your level is above 18, it will be synced. It's not. Apparently I just told Grimthoda something. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be planning? What's to happen is already happening? Captain! Trouble! At the shipyard! Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates! Out of nowhere! Stuck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirate soldier, how many do they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. Seem to be carrying explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Mia, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I will see to this man's wounds and then follow after. Make haste. Now! And defeat the pirates and protect the victory. But I got turned around. I want to go this way. You see the Moraby Drydocks has cleared out of all NPCs and players, and apparently I wasn't going the wrong way, because that's blocked off. And we have some interesting music here as well. Oh, here we are, Silent Lackey. Get him, Carbuncle. Show him who's boss. Oh, we got both of them. And we've almost got one down, so I'm going to move to the next one, since it's already attacking me as it is. We should be able to make a quick, short work of this. Oh, and I should heal myself before I go too far. Oh, and we have more attacks coming in. Oh, Carbuncle just about knocked that out of my range. I was interrupted. I was unaware that disease slowed movement speed. And we'll again heal ourselves before running into what will undoubtedly be the next battle. What was that name? Atzapfin the Absorbed. Oh, I wonder if that's Otzbirm's father. He did talk about how he was coming to get a son. Yeah, never reckoned it'd be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. Da, what are you doing? You great bloody fool! Shut your trap, boy. This'll all be over soon, and that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock some sense into me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine, a boy of mine giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright, and building a bleeding maelstrom vessel at that. What under Limlane's wide green ocean made you take up with these self-righteous shites? You're the one with no bloody sense, da. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. Ah, I wondered why Atbirm never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship's a symbol, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I mean to shatter it into 100,000 pieces. Grimthoda, Mia, pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes to the victory. Well, I'm ready. Let's take him out. Alright, and Carbuncle. And we have some speech from Atbirm. Oh, we've got guys coming in from the side. Let's take out the Silent Lackey first. This seems to be casting magic. As no doubt, that is a Conjurer-style caster, and we'll be casting Cure throughout the fight. Make sure to keep my dots up on Atzapfin. And then move on to these guys over here. Carbuncle will remain on Atzapfin as well. Ooh! I seem to have pulled some, Oh, and Mamalja! Where did they come from? Why did they come? Mamalja being another beast race in the game, and I've been stunned, and Carbuncle is somewhere. Oh, I need to move and cast heal on myself. Let's make sure you stay diseased. Just coming out to kite you around. To do it when you have to move slowly. Oh, and I managed to get the Carbuncle. You want to attack the Silent Lackey there? Ooh, and ow. And now all we've got left is Zap thing we have to worry about. Who's currently under the effect of heavy. Oh, and he's going to start using Overpower. That's not going to really matter. I think we've got him without too much trouble. Ooh, and Disease seems to have worn off. Let's refresh that. Oh, and he interrupted me. Unfortunate. We'll take care of him now. And there he goes. Duty complete. I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. This seems to be some touching moment that I'm not understanding. That's one big bloody ship. Big and nasty looking. You made that, did you? Not sure what's supposed to be happening here. I feel like I was shorted out of part of my cutscene. Let's talk to Atbeer. My thanks, Mia. I shudder to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. The pirates have made a right mess of things. I'd best get to sorting out the docks. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down. Pray convey my thanks, and my apologies to Grim Thoda. I think I can do that. As we run through here, back to Grim Thoda, turn in this story quest. Family drama. Can't even get away from it in a video game. How fare you, Mia? I cannot begin to thank you for the role you played in preventing this madness. You defended more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Lominsa from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the Drydocks safe. Atbeer apologizes. Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But, in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way of moving past his anguish is to see the victory completed and in the water. And by the by, the pirates we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Raynor's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Yellow Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most unusual object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask of you another favor. And we'll take the cotton cowl, which we won't be able to use until we hit level 15. And we'll talk to Grim Thoda and pick up the next quest. Cotton tights, which again we will not be able to use. Grim Thoda wishes to entrust you with an important task. Haha, Wikipedia. Interesting name. Mia, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since we last spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Atzapfin, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of enciphering is likely to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none of us can make any sense of the message. In such cases, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, into his hand and no other. Do you understand? I do. And as much as I'd love to wrap this episode up here, I just feel like we should end after talking with Baderon and back in Limsa Lominsa. So we will quickly return here and do just that. Hopefully we'll be done in less than a half hour. These episodes... Oh, we saw someone resurrecting there. These episodes in which we do story-related things seem to go on significantly longer than the other ones. And so we need to talk to the lift attendant. And ride the lift to the not to the airship landing. What am I thinking? To the Drowning Wench. Yes, please. And we will talk with Baderon. Ahoy there, Mia. I've been hearing about your deeds at the Drydocks. Atbirm laid out the entire tale for me. Poor sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least you kept the victory from being sunk afore she sailed. And for that, I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lass. Folk know when they need something doing. You need something doing, and what might that be? Arcane Epistle. You want someone to read a message written funny letters for you, and Grimthoda thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. I reckon I might know a canny bugger who can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of O. Baderon. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Mia. You've never let me down, Navigator help me. I reckon I can trust ye. Grimthoda was right to want this message deciphering. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. That seems like a sufficient cliffhanger to leave this episode on. So, what we'll do is we'll just, come out here and finish off. We'll do it over here by the wall. So, want to thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support you've given the channel. If you like the video, if you could give it a like, favorite it if you really like what you're watching, and would like to see more, check out the rest of the channel. Subscribe if you are so inclined. I would really appreciate it. In the meantime, my name is Jonathan Cook. This is JC Let's Play. We'll get a farewell wave from Mia. And again, I just want to thank you guys. In the meantime, I hope that you take care and peace out.